Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a few years, but I'm back with my 2025 bullet journal setup. And the first spread that I'm setting up for this year is my grid spacing spread. I think I've mentioned this before, but I find this spread to be so valuable, especially because this year I'm using a different journal. I found it really hard to source the Scribbles That Matter journals here in Australia this year for some reason, so I've just found this one. I think the brand was called 𝕊𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕝 or something like that, on Amazon. I'll link it in the description below, although I will say I think it's meant for painting, like watercolor. The paper's quite rough, so I don't know that I would really recommend it, but I will still use it because I've bought it. But anyway, this, as I was saying, this grid spread has been really useful with setting up these spreads because it's a new journal and I don't know the number of boxes yet off by heart, so it's been really good to refer back to as I've been setting up all my spreads. As far as a theme for this year, I kind of didn't really go with anything in particular. I just went with the colour pink, and I've also used a brown as well, as I ran out of pinks. Pink is still my favourite colour, so I just thought I would keep it simple and just use the colour pink as my overarching theme for 2025. the cover page really simple, and I'm just using this, I don't know what you would call it, this sort of boxy kind of font where I am creating an open space that I then go back and colour in with my Tombow pens for each letter and number. To add some interest, I also added a couple of little sparkles on the corners of each of the titles, which I then went back and coloured in with my gold gel pen. Next up is my year at a glance spread. Now this is the most tedious spread to set up, but I always love to refer back to it, so I do it every year, but I really do hate setting it up. I should invest in one of those stamps where you can just stamp each calendar. I really should look for one of those because that would make my life so much easier. I hate writing out each of these months, but I do like the way that it looks overall. I did manage to mess up March though. I just was not paying attention when I was writing the numbers in, and I somehow added an extra number in the box. I don't even know how I did it. So I went back in with my whiteout just to cover up the incorrect numbers and then wrote back over them. But then when I was erasing the pencil marks from where I had laid out where I wanted my calendars to go, I didn't even think, and I erased over the whiteout and it made it go all weird and grey. So now I've ruined my spread. So I don't know, maybe I'll just white out over the top of it again and fix it up. I'm not sure. I just left it for now, but that did ruin my spread a little bit, but oh well. Then I did my future log. I've kept it really simple this year. I just divided the page into 4 and I've put it over 3 pages for the 12 months. I don't always use this spread, so I was debating whether I would even include it this year, but I thought I'll include it, and if I don't use it this year, I won't include it next year. But that's why I've decided to keep it simple. goals spread is also really simple. I just did the title up the top of the page, and I'm just going to write down my goals as I think of them underneath, probably just in dot form. I didn't really have much of an idea for this spread. I haven't really brainstormed many goals, and I know that it is February, so I really should think about my goals for the year. I just haven't had time so far. I've had a really busy start to this year, which is why this video is so late, but I will get onto that. Next up is my 2025 statistics page. I just thought this would be a nice reference page to have to look back on at the end of the year to see how each of my social media platforms have grown. I haven't filled it in for January, so that's kind of a bit of a wasted space, but I will start it in February, and then it will be a nice reference point. last spread for my 2025 setup is my weight loss tracker. So I do include this every year. It's a journey that I've been on for a while. I have just kept it really simple. I've just drawn boxes. I haven't fully decided what denominations I'm going to use yet, so that's why I've kept it really simple and I haven't actually filled in anything in the boxes yet, but I will fill that in once I have thought of And here is a flip through of my 2025 bullet journal setup. Thank you for watching my 2025 bullet journal setup. I will have my February 2025 bullet journal setup up very soon, so keep an eye out for that, and I will be posting more videos every Sunday, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you. Bye.